Hello and welcome to another Salesforce tutorial video. My name is Elijah Wendell and I will be your Salesforce administrator. And today we will be talking about the new market update report. So what is this market update report? Essentially all it is it's a collection of activities that you have logged in Salesforce, and it will automatically be sent to your manager or a member of sales ops. That's all it is. It's very simple. And today I'm going to show you where it's at, what it looks like, when it gets sent to your manager, and what happens after it is sent to your manager, and a little bit of information on how to log a call, a task, an event, and add it to your report. So let's go ahead and get started. When you log into Salesforce, you're going to be on your homepage, and if you'll look up at the top where these tabs are, you'll notice that there's going to be a new tab, and it's going to be called Market Update. When we click on this is the market update report. And now right now mine is blank because I haven't added any activities to mine. And this is how it'll start each week. You'll start with a blank page here. And as you add activities to this report throughout the week, they will show up right here. And we're going to go through and we're going to add some activities. And so let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go ahead and open an account here. And when we open our account and we want to log a call for that account, we know that the little activity center down on the right here is where we do that. And we can log a call, add a new task, a new event, whatever activity we need to record, we can do it right from the account page. So let's log a call. And when we go to log this call, we're going to notice that the form for the logging call has not changed. It just has one thing extra added to it, and that is the checkbox for the Add to Market report. So if we're logging a call and we want it to show up on a report, we are going to make sure this box is checked. You don't have to add this to your report, of course, and if you don't want it to be on your report, just make sure the box is not checked, and when you save the call, it will not show up on your market update report, but it will show up tied to that account. So these are just if you want to add an activity to your report, make sure this box is checked. And let's go ahead and put in a subject for this call. Okay. And now for the categories section, I know there's a lot of different categories here, and sometimes you can have a call or a task or an event that fits multiple categories. Just try to pick the one that fits it the most. And so for this one, I'm going to choose significant opportunities in development. And in the comment section, whatever I write here will show up on my market update report. So I'm going to fill this in, and when we save and we go back to our market update tab, I'll show you how everything lines up. For the comment section, you just want to give a brief overview of what took place on that call. So for me, I'm going to say reviewed opportunity with Lauren Moore. And let's see, placed an order for test rolls, scheduled to ship 12/15. So just a nice general overview of what that call is about. And then right below my comment, my little description here, I am going to tie this not only to the account that I'm on, but I'm also going to choose a contact. So my call was with Lauren Moore, so I come down here and I select Lauren Moore, and it's going to tie her now to this call as well. And the account is already tied to it because we are doing it from the account page. So this activity will be on my market update report. It will be showing the comments that I put here, and it will have Lauren's name attached to it along with this account attached to it. So we're going to click save, and when we click save, it lets me know that that was saved. We come up here to our market update tab and we click on it, and there is our call. So here's the subject we put in. This is the account that it's tied to, and this is the description we were talking about with the comments, and then the category. So all this will show up, and all this will be sent to your manager. So when does this take place? When does the sending of this report take place? And that is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. So at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this report, whatever's here, will be sent to your manager, and this will refresh and be blank once again. And that will continue every Wednesday at 5 p.m. And when that happens, you will also get an email, and the email you get will be the same report that your manager or a member of Sales Ops is getting. It will show whatever was on this tab right here, whatever was here when at 5 p.m. on a Wednesday. That is what your email will show you. So you will get an email, and so will your manager or a member of Sales Ops. Okay, let's go and say that, you know what, I have a task that I wanna add, but it's not really tied to any particular account. I just need for my manager to know what's going on, that this something took place. There's a couple of buttons up here on the Market Update tab. One says New Task, and you can click on that, and when you do, the form for adding a new task pops up, and you are able to fill in whatever you are needing to communicate with your boss about. So I'm going to say the Dunder Mifflin meetings was the subject of it, and I'm going to make sure, just like everything else, I click this Add to Market Report because I want it to show up on my Market Update report. And then I'm going to come down into the comments, and I'm going to give a brief description. And I'm just going to say, let's see, the dealers at Dunder Mifflin are looking for a program that is specific to them. Not sure if this will happen directly or through a merchant wholesaler. And there we go. Now my manager will be able to see that, and he or she will be able to know exactly what's going on in my world at that time. So I saved that, and because it has the checkbox for Add to Market Report checked, it will show up on our Market Update report. We click on that, and there it is. There's the task we just added. So those are two ways to add something to your report. It's the same for an event. If you go into an account, and you want to add a new event, you can do the same thing. Come down here, click on New Event. There's the box. Just make sure this is checked, and then fill out the event information as you would before. It will show up on your report. And so let's say that we've added everything. It's Wednesday afternoon, right before 5 o'clock, and we notice that we need to change something. We notice that our task that we put, the Dunder Mifflin meetings, we need to add a category to it because, oh my goodness, we forgot to do that. So what do we need to do? Well, what you can do is you can come right over to the Dunder Mifflin meetings activity, come all the way over to the left and click on Edit. And when you do that, it's going to pull up the task itself, and you'll be able to click and change whatever it is you need. So we need to add this category section here. So let's scroll down, and we're going to say competitive information because Dunder Mifflin is a paper company. And there we go. So we just edited our task, and you're probably wondering why hasn't it not shown up yet? And that's simple. If you want it to show up, you just need to refresh the page. Just click on Market Update tab, and there you go. There it is, competitive information. So that's how you edit anything on there. If you don't want it to appear at all, okay, I had to add the category for my task, but my call, I don't really want it on my report anymore. Same thing, come over to Edit, click on Edit, and then where you see your Add to Market Report checkbox, just make sure it's unchecked. And when it's unchecked and you save, we're going to refresh our page again, and it will be gone. Perfect. So we've talked about adding activities to this report. We've talked about the emails that you will get and that your manager will also get a copy of this report. And we've talked about that will happen on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've talked about categories, pick the best category, and we've talked about editing our report. So the last thing that I want to cover real quickly is how do I see activity that I have put on this report that hasn't occurred in the last 7 days? So if I want to see something I put on the report 2 weeks ago, how could I do that? And there is a way to do that. So you're going to want to come up here to your tab sections again. And there's actually 2 ways to get to this. So you can either click reports here, and then you can go to all your reports and you can scroll through until you find a report that is entitled Market Update Report. You can click on this, and when you do, it's going to pull up the Market Update Report. And what you can then do is go to your filter, and that is the funnel icon in the top right corner of the report. And then you would just change this little section that says call report week date, last week. So if I wanted to see one that was further away than last week, they have a lot of different options. So you can just pick whichever one it is. Okay, I want to see the ones I've logged in the last month. You click that, you click apply, and these are all of the activities I've logged in the past month. And that's it. That's how you can see activities that you have put onto your report that have been out past the 7-day mark. And again, what you do is you open the report, Market Update Report. You click on the icon in the top right corner. Click on this funnel here. Scroll down until you see Call Report Week Date. Click on that, and then this is where you can choose the range that you would like to see. All right, and I told you there was another way to get to this report, and that is very true. So we're going to go back, and we're just going to click on the search bar up here, and when we type in Market Update, it pops up. And you say, oh, the Market Update report, yes, that's the one I want, and it takes us to the same spot. So 2 ways to get there. If you need to see something that's gone, okay, it's after 5, I needed to see the call that was on there, now it's blank, you can go to that report and check out what you've done in the past. So that's all I have for you for this video. Hope that helps, and I'll see you next time.